Hey guys, Mad Science here, and today we're back with Anime vs. Reality for part 2 of Hensuki, of which we're only at the second episode.
Yeah.
Because the first episode had so much shit in it that it...
Not to mention the roll call, so it's back.
What? Yeah, because you kept interrupting.
I know.
So, yeah. Just gonna mention what I just mentioned before. With the roll call, try not to interfere until I do a whole characters list.
Yeah.
It'll make things a lot shorter. Plus, also, the next anime has a lot more people and a lot more roles that are recognizable.
Yeah. So we got episode 2 here. Now, picking off at the end of episode 1, Sayuki, you know, the one I ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, she goes
Yeah,
to Keiki.
be my master.
Yeah. And because he doesn't understand what's going on. It's like, dude, what's there not to understand? But then I was thrown out of the loop. I was like, wait, no, that's not what she wants. Because what she wants is not, you know, like
a human relationship.
Yeah, like a BDSM type thing. No, she literally wants to be his pet. And so it's like, yes, scratch my tummy, take me for walks.
Yeah.
And she's even wearing a collar too.
Yeah.
She's got the little dog tree there. It's like...
Yeah, she's wearing it at the end of the first episode. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, she wants to be a bitch.
Yeah, she's
I'm amazed no one made the bitch joke in this anime, because it would have been perfect.
That's literally like, because bitch means female dog. Mm-hmm. She wants to be a dog, so I guess, in a sense, she wants to be a bitch.
Yeah.
And,
I'm amazed no one made that joke. Yet somehow there's another joke that snuck into this that's just like the whole cake thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't trying to mention it until we got to that.
What was the joke? Just so I'm clear. I think I know what joke you mean.
Because keke?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just trying. So, Sayaki is a hardcore masochist pervert, which is basically it's covered. We don't need to go into that. And then it turns out Sayuki was jealous of vegetarian, not
which
Fiona.
is the dog.
Yeah, so she was jealous of the dog, not the person.
Yeah, and this anime does some flashbacks, not as often as Initial D. Yeah. Initial D will be always the anime that does flashbacks until we get to SAO, which is the king of it.
Oh, I thought this had a pretty big, not a lot, but
it had ones that showed things that don't show in the anime earlier.
Yeah, but
like this one does a better job of doing flashbacks, because Initial D did a lot of flashbacks to scenes in the anime.
Yeah, and in a few of the episodes going forward, the flashbacks start right at the beginning.
Yeah,
speaking of beginning,
like that sort of makes sense in the sense of like it's week when a show initially comes out, it's a weekly thing.
Yeah. And speaking of beginning, what's that food that they're cooking? Is it chicken or something? When the credits start rolling for the opening.
Karaage chicken.
Karaage chicken.
On the tray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Karaage chicken.
That looks good. I'll have to try some.
There's actually some over at the sushi place.
Oh, okay. I'll have to try it. So, Okita Sensei checked the club room after Kiki left and found the door unlocked. And she tells Kiki this.
Yeah, she tells Kiki
and
this.
It's like, you did a good job cleaning up.
But you forgot to lock the door.
Lock the door, and so then...
And he's like, I thought I was the last person to leave,
yeah, and so
I locked the door.
And the gears in his head start rolling, and he realizes that the person who left the leather in the panties must have hid somewhere in the room when he came in.
There's not many hiding spots,
yeah.
though.
So after he left and locked, the person who left the note in the panties
hello.
opened the door and then
just
left.
saying hi to the person that's in the chat.
Yeah. And so why does it say Cinderella? Should it say Underella?
No.
Yes, Underella.
I'm going with what the anime came up with for it.
I swear, didn't the anime say Underella?
No.
Oh, okay, well I must have made that
they
up then.
said Cinderella.
It makes
you
sense.
made it up.
Underella makes more sense.
Yeah, it does, but...
And henceforth it shall be known.
No.
Instead of a glass slipper, glass panties.
Oh, no, that would be uncomfortable.
Yeah. So there is an odd choice of the sound of the camera clicking during Kiki
Yeah,
and
so-
Toma's conversation.
And the reason why that is because of a character that gets
Yeah.
introduced later.
Yeah, it's taking photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, and the way they angle it, at first I didn't think it was a camera at first because
If you listen closely,
yeah, if you
hear
listen,
the camera
you can hear it,
clicks.
but you can't. It's not like clink 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 clink. It's like soft like. And so
Yeah.
and so when you're first watching, if you don't hear it, you think it's just another shot for the
Yeah.
screen.
There's also another spot with sound effects that is just like so perfect for the anime that's coming up. I think not in this episode, but maybe the next one.
Okay. And KK beings
Keki.
beings up what happened between him and Sayuki in the worst way possible, which should be
Are you
brains.
purposely reading words wrong?
No, I'm reading
for the
what
humour?
what you've written. You're dyslexic. No. So
Oh yeah.
So when Kiki
Oh, I'm supposed to write brings.
yeah.
Mm.
So he brings up what happened between him and Sayuki in the worst way possible. It's just the way he phrases it.
Yeah. I will say I do make some mistakes in my writing,
Yeah. So do I.
but don't make fun of me for it.
Yeah. And then you go, Shomar, KK's best friend, has a thing for lollies, or what'd you put?
Lolitas.
Lolitas.
That's what the full term is. That's the full term of a lolly is.
Lolita, it sounds like...
Yeah. That is...
Sounds like Puerto Rican. Lolita. Sounds like Puerto Rican name, Lolita.
That is a term used for little girls, basically.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes little boys as well.
No. There's another... Lollies are boys and girls, but I think there's another term, because Lolita
yeah.
is for girls.
Oh, yeah. But you get it, right?
Buff liters. Lolitas and buff liters.
That just reminds me of the Hensuki buff meme.
Yeah. I only like lollies if they're legal.
Oh
No,
my god.
that's... And then we find out that this lolly... Won't spoil it yet, but... There's some mischief going on there, some misleading.
Hey,
So, KK tells Mayo he's back on good terms with Sayuki.
Yeah, good terms as in she wants him to take care of her.
Yeah, to go for walks.
Yeah.
So Sayuki sneaks up on Kiki in the library when he is commenting on Yuika's cuteness, and it's like, what? Who is this yellow fort? Be gone. Kiki's mine, as it should be.
But she mentions that she and Kiki went on a date to Yuika as well when she gets back to the desk.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like both Yuka and Sayuki call Kiki an idiot for thinking Yuka wanted what is that? Parfait.
Parfait. Yeah, that's how it's spelled.
Okay, I don't... That's the food, right?
Yeah.
It's
basically cake.
Ah, that's right.
Or keki.
Yeah. So Sayuki makes up a story of her and Kiki.
Well, she over-exaggerates the story.
Yeah, that's why he said makes up a story.
I had to put there because I made it right.
Okay.
I was trying to word it correctly.
So she makes up the story for Yuka to overhear.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Apparently, she makes up the story that they had sex.
Yeah.
Nowhere
Is
close.
it Yuka? Yuka or Yuika?
Yuika.
Yuika. I thought so. Yuika asks...
Basically, remember Yui from SEO?
Yeah.
Had a car on the end.
Yeah. So Yuika asks KK out on a date. Then Mizuho, the sister, Mizuha, the sister, enters his room without asking or knocking and asks if he has a date and not about the panties he was holding. So,
like, that's an obvious sign right there.
yeah.
It's like, how does she not see that he's holding the panties above his head in bed?
Oh, well, yeah, because they're hers, right?
Yeah.
Uh.
It makes it even more weird when you find out it's hers, and he's basically been holding his sister's panties multiple times.
Gonna need to sterilize them and just taking a shower for them. But it won't be enough to get...
Well, they were actually clean. She hadn't worn them.
Yeah. God. Yeah, I hope not.
No, she hasn't.
How do you know?
Because of the ending.
Oh, well, I blocked it out of my mind, so I have no idea. Just that traumatizing event.
She didn't mean to leave those there.
Yeah, so Mizuha and KK go to the movie theater to see The World's Most Indecisive King.
Again, it's also yet another tie-in back to KK in a way as well.
Yeah, because he's indecisive. He can't choose.
Wait.
Mate.
My ruler.
Oh, mate.
You're rubbing it on your armpit, though.
No.
That's just nasty.
I was just tapping it on my leg like that. Wasn't rubbing it on my armpit.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Just a ruler in the...
So KK noted that The World's Most Indecisive King was Yuika's favorite book.
Even in a flashback, we see, as a little kid, she read the book.
Yeah, and as we all know, sometimes when books are made into movies, they're not
as good
as the books. Like, take Harry Potter, for example. Fourth movie is considered the worst one because it's hardly does anything, because it removes a lot from the book.
I'm just quietly munching away on these.
Mayo got drafted in the first year to be the volunteer librarian, but KK took it since she was busy.
And we find out what she was busy with, not in this episode, but I think the next one.
Isn't it?
Or the fourth episode.
I think it's the fourth episode. Because we meet her in the third episode, and then fourth episode where we learn about her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So speaking of Mayo, she sees Kiki and Yuika on their date.
Yeah. So we actually meet Mayo in the second episode.
Yeah.
No, we actually meet her at the very start.
Yeah.
Well, we don't find out about her until the fourth episode.
Then there's a quick flat chest joke, which, as you all know.
Yep. Because Yuika is flat chested in this.
Yeah. So Yuika
and the smallest of the girls as well.
Oh yeah, and then Yuika gets accosted by 3 random guys while going to the bathroom. But KK manages to find and save her from the guys, and they...
Why do you say KK?
KK, I don't know. Kiki?
No, it's Keiki.
Keiki. I like Kiki. Kiki.
That's, isn't that a character from, Crash Bandicoot?
You mean Coco?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, Kiki, it's like, that's his pet name.
No, but I'm pretty sure I've heard of a character named Kiki in a game somewhere.
I think there's a Kiki. There's a Kiki somewhere. So, Kiiki, how do you want me to say it? Keiki finds and saves Yuika from the guys, and which I just said. And so they run away and they get to the train station.
And she just like, thanks for saving me, and wraps herself around his arm.
And then you find out, which I thought was weird. You find out Yuika is racially mixed, and that's
that was a weird line to just toss in there.
Yeah, but then they go. It adds to her backstory about how people tend to ignore her because she's mixed. So I didn't know that anime could be racist.
You'll be surprised.
Yeah,
You'll be surprised what you can find out there.
Yeah, I remember on Attack on Titan. I think it was like season 4. And they
I haven't seen season 4 yet.
They introduced the first ever black guy,
and they're all like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm not kidding. That's what happens. It's like, why is your skin dark? It's like, oh, different people from the world have different skins. And it's like, I thought they were only like, cause they're all Asians basically. So there's no really black Asians, I guess. Like I don't know if there is like I have nothing against that. It's just you don't really hear about that in anime.
Yeah.
Now I've lost where. Here we go. Wait.
The racially mixed one.
There we go. So and we just explained what racially mixed was. So, KK...
Yeah, he kept bothering her to the point that they became friends. Because that's a good way of friendship.
Yeah.
Bully someone to being your friend.
So, KK...
That's Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, that's what he did. You just said that. KK... That's not Stockholm Syndrome.
In a way, yeah.
No, Stockholm Syndrome is where you fall in love with the kidnapper. And then there's reverse Stockholm Syndrome where the kidnapper falls in love with the kidnapper.
Well, what is it when you bully someone into being your friend and then they end up confessing their love to you?
I don't know.
It's similar enough to Stockholm Syndrome in a sense. You can say it.
Sort of, but it's not Stockholm Syndrome. So, Keiki tells Shoma about his first proper date with Yuika. And while they're talking, Yuika messages him asking Keiki to meet her in the storage area at the library after school.
And here comes more kinkiness.
Yeah.
And so Sayuki is writing, carelessness is a great enemy in kanji, but a drop lands on it and she's like, oh, that's a bad sign.
No, I was careless when explaining the carelessness.
No, she takes it as a bad omen.
Yeah.
But, and we find out Yuika's...
She works in the library.
She works in the library, but she wants Keke to be her servant.
Like her slave, essentially, you know?
Yeah.
But she's the dominatrix and he's the sub.
I even put dominatrix fetish / kink.
Yeah, there's BDSM type stuff going on.
Yeah.
If that's what you're into, I'm not going to judge you.
Like, she's not as hardcore as Sayuki, though.
Oh, yeah, no, she's...
Sayuki is, like, the worst of the lot.
Yeah, she's...
In terms of hardcoreness.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like... But that's where they're different. She wants to be dominated, whereas Yuika's, like, not, like... Get down, KK.
I don't think she does the whips or anything like that.
Whips or the chains. Or
Nah.
Just gets the rulers.
It's more like she's just bossing him around.
Yeah.
And if that's all it is, I would not have a problem with that.
Clearly you have no idea what it means to be a dom.
Well, you get what I mean, though, right?
Yes.
Like, she's not full dominatrix.
Yeah, she's not fully. Yeah, but I know what full dominatrix is, man. I've watched a lot of porn. Yeah, I know what it is.
And video demonetized.
I know what it is. Okay.
Oh,
I read a lot of books too. Sunstone. That's a dommy one.
I'm just gonna move this over a little bit because you're leaning out of the shot.
Don't you tell me the do's and don'ts of the dominatrix. I know.
Oh.
I know. So basically, and then this is where she
takes off her panties.
Yeah, she gets real. She takes off her panties and she's like,
I'm gonna make you
stuff him in
eat
his
them.
mouth. It's like, yes, eat them.
Well, no, first she's like, here, have these.
Yeah, and he's like, no, I don't want them.
And then
she's
just like,
him. And she's just like going, just like, take them.
Also, don't forget, she's literally sitting on his chest.
Yeah.
Well, he's wearing clothes, but
and
it's close enough to just be like, she's got her on him.
Yeah, and she suffocates him. He's
literally just...
He passes out from lack of air. And you think, okay, wouldn't you try to breathe in your nose at least?
No, but then you would still be getting the smell of the panties.
Yeah, at least he'd be able to breathe, man. Like, unless he was choking, and if he's choking, then he can't breathe.
Yeah.
And then, after he passes out, that's where episode 2 ends.
Yeah. And so episode 3 gives us we get another quick recap as we are going to be through each episode.
And the episode starts with the highest quality water paint animation that looks like a child draw it. Is that a joke?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
It was a joke because remember the episode starts with the story of the shy princess.
Oh yeah, and then that quickly just derails.
Yeah, and it's actually a story that Yuka's working on.
Yeah,
where she technically is the main character if you think about it.
And the shy princess is like, "Oh, the prince, you saved me."
And
now
she locks him up.
Yeah, now get down on your knees. I'm gonna,
oh my
smack you
god.
with this paddle. Well, no, that's not what happens. But like, basically, she's like, "Yes,
Yeah.
I have to dominate you nowadays."
Please, this is the M-rated anime. It can't go full BDSM.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh.
KK tries to skip school by pretending to be sick, which of course it doesn't work.
Yeah, because his sister Misaha is just like, you're not skipping school.
It's like, no, I was assaulted. It's like, I am in a lot of turmoil. It's like, please.
And
But isn't he older?
he technically is.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
shouldn't it be like, nah, sis, I was just assaulted by...
They're almost the same age.
Okay. It's like, I was assaulted by a damn dominatrix, so I'll be staying home to...
And usually, like, in Japan, it's weird. Weird rules.
Yeah. Okay, so he can't skip school. He has to go to school.
And someone left a bra in his...
When he opens his locker, he discovers that someone left a bra.
And I think it was at the end of the day that this happens for him.
Because it keeps and this was what confused me, because it kept going back and forth.
What?
So, the episode, the flashbacks and that.
Really?
So I didn't know, like, at first I was confused. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm picking up the story.
And there's also a note with the bra, and it's just like, it was from Saiki.
Yeah. And
she left a bra in his locker, just to show how big her size is.
These can all be yours, senpai. Yes, if you make me yours. It basically, I think, is what she was trying to...
Yeah.
What the message was, because we don't actually see what was written, right?
No, we do.
We do? I can't remember.
I don't remember it either.
Yeah, so... so KK is now terrified by...
Just terrified by bandies.
Yeah, that's just like... Yeah, he's scarred for life.
Yeah, he got scarred for life.
Now he can't find Underella.
Yeah.
Yeah, so which is just...
And Yurika's like messaging Eki, being like, to meet him at certain places.
It's like, get your sweet ass over here. You better come over here or you're getting the whip. Ah.
Oh my god.
And so KK asks if Yuika is currently braless under a uniform.
No.
Yeah. It's like,
You perfect.
baka. So
It's frozen there.
Keiki is Yuika's only person that she wants as a slave. It's like, mate, no, you go online, you search the dark web.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there are people that would just love to be your slave. And then the shy princess is Yuika's picture book project.
Yeah.
And it's very
Eureka.
That's Isaiah, you put very Eureka.
In quotation marks.
Yeah.
Because it is. It is.
Very Eureka. Or is it? Yeah, very Eureka.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Because it is literally like her story.
Yeah. So Eureka plans to make KK's only joy in life be serving her. And then like, yes, he will learn to love me. Yeah. So Keiki receives another letter in his locker, this time from Sayuki. And
the first one was from Yuka then, I guess. Oh.
Wait, no, wasn't it? Oh no.
Oh no. It's not. So the first one was
from Yuika.
No. I put Sayuki there because I thought it was Sayuki. Turns out it's actually another character. I just put that there as a misdirect sort of thing.
Yeah, someone sent KK in his locker.
A photo.
It was a photo of him and Sayuki.
Yeah.
But Sayuki didn't send it. It was someone else.
Yeah, and we're about to find out about this character.
Yeah. So KK goes to the club room and finds Sayuki handcuffed and
it was.
outfit.
It was Sayuki this time. Okay,
What?
so
Okay.
okay,
Now
I'm confused. I'm confused myself. So the first one was Yuika because of the bra. The second one was Sayuki with the photo. And now we're at the situation where Sayuki is somehow locked behind, like, got her hands locked behind herself. She's on her knees.
And notice me, senpai. Please notice
Wearing
me, senpai.
and she's also wearing a maid uniform.
Jackpot. And it's like, yep, cut the credits, end series.
Let's
Go.
And somehow she's dropped the key right in between her breasts.
Between the...
At which
cleavage.
point I have to question, how do you do the key drop in there and have your hands behind you?
Yeah, it's easy. You just you get the key and you put it there, and then you put the handcuffs on behind your back.
Oh yeah, that
And
makes
the key
sense. Yeah.
stays there. Or you know, I guess if she wanted to be perverted, she puts the key in her mouth, and it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
You know, you can eat. You know, there's a foolproof plan to get out of handcuffs every time.
break your thumb and slide your hand out.
Because that's actually, handcuffs are not designed to hold the thumb. They're just for the wrist. So if you break your thumb, you can, depending on how tight the handcuffs are, you can easily slide them.
Yeah, I know that trick because a character in Ruby actually does that trick to get out of handcuffs.
Wait, what volume was that?
It's volume 7.
Oh no, I haven't seen it. I was thinking of 11. You can go to...
Also, I just want to mention that she also needs the bathroom.
Oh yeah, here's where I was like, no, not for me. What is...
Well, he
opens
the door at first, and she's just there on the ground, kneeling. And there's also a bit where the door just opens by itself.
Yeah.
And he's like, how did you open the door without moving?
It's magic. Believe in magic, you muggle. So,
that's just impressive, being able to open the door and not look like you've moved anywhere.
Yeah. So, and then he has to go fishing.
He's gonna go keep fishing right in there.
Yeah, and then while he's doing that, someone's taking photos.
Yeah. But it's a completely separate person outside the whole story, technically.
Yeah, and then after she's free, she's like, yay, and she gives Keiki a hug, like by hugging his arm, as a way of marking her territory like a dog. But she gets his arm, it's just like...
Yeah. No way she could have done that, just literally let it go. Because she said she had to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, and then this is where I was like, what? And this reminded me of, you ever see The Emperor's New Groove on Disney?
No.
You basically got the guy Gronk, and he's got like an angel and a devil.
Yeah.
This was like that same scenario. So he has this moment where an angel and devil is there, and the devil's like...
Devil's outside.
Oh, devil's outside, and devil's like, come on, man, do it, yeah.
Yeah, you...
I mean, it's not like you're forcing yourself on her. She wants it, and the angel's like, nah, this is wrong. And then the devil just goes, he begins going in explanation. The angel's like, wow, you make a lot of sense. Go for it, KK. They're like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
But then he's just like, no.
He's like, nah, I'm out of here. Let's go. Like, he goes by himself, no one else.
Yeah. It's just funny.
Yeah.
Just that moment is just funny.
Yeah. And so, like, KK denies, like, this is like, no, this was before he left, wasn't it? Or, because he denies Sayuki's request to be her master.
Yeah, that's right before he leaves.
Yeah.
And then he just walks out.
Yeah, so after he's left, he's with Shuma, and Shuma brings up that Mayo sometimes stares at KK. And so...
But it's not really Keiki that she's staring at. It turns out...
she's staring at Shuma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sort of both.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, she's staring at both. And we find out...
Don't reveal it yet.
I won't spoil it, but she reminds me of a character from Nichiju.
She basically is.
Yeah, basically.
except a different personality.
Yeah. Okay, so KK wishes to understand how girls feel because he's as blunt as a tool in the shed, if you know what I mean.
He's just dumb at times. He doesn't understand how females feel.
Yeah, and then so Yuka sneaks up behind KK.
And there's the whole
she's like,
guess
who?
who?
And he tries to get her hands off, and she's like, no, don't
No,
do that.
I'm naked.
And it's like, but she's not naked.
Yeah, why would she be
She tricks
naked
him.
in a school?
I know. Well, you know, like we've already met like one kinky girl who wants to be a dog. Why doesn't another one want to walk around the school naked? I don't know.
I would be amazed if there was a character in this story that just wanted to walk around naked but couldn't.
Yeah,
that would add some bonus hilarity to the show.
Yeah, and so she leads into the room. It's like, okay, you have to come with me so no one sees me naked. And when he sits on the chair,
so she's literally just leading him.
Yeah, and so so after she lets go, like he's still got his eyes closed, and then she starts tying him up with rope, and he doesn't even try to stop. He's like, "You're tying me up with rope, aren't you?" It's like he can feel the rope just like slowly tying up his legs up to his arms, and he's not even trying to struggle. He's just like, "You're tying me up, aren't you?" It's like, "Wow, no. I'm tied up."
No, she says no, and he believes her.
Yeah.
And then he's just like,
and it's like,
oh shit, you tied me up.
And she's like, you've been a very bad boy. You need to be punished. And it's like, you kiss my foot and pledge
I'll kiss you on the lips
and pledge allegiance to me.
Or
like pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of me.
The United States of Yuka.
Yeah. Yeah. And so all kiss her on the lips, and she's like, yeah, I'll take the lips. I know where the foot's been. Hey, if you're into that, then, you know, alright, yeah. But, nah, the foot's got to be sterilized. I mean, if I was forced to kiss, I'd be like, nah, you go wash, you sterilize, okay, thoroughly.
And
if I'm forced to do that, at least you will be clean. There will be cleanliness if I am forced to do that.
So, and Sayuki finds the two of them in this situation.
Yeah, and it's like,
and she goes off at Yuka.
How could you?
No, she goes off at
Yuka. I swear, no, doesn't she go off at him first? Because it's like, you lied to me.
No,
or is that
later? First up, though, Keki's like, how did you find me?
I smelt you.
No, she says she stalks Keiki as a hobby. But that's a joke that she's making in the moment.
Because when she was there, I was like, oh god, she like really part dog.
She really just overheard.
She's just like, where is my master? He's gone. I better track him down to the old mill. You know?
The old mill?
You know, like Yella?
No.
Your little Timmy fell down the well. Take me there, lassie, let's go. You know that?
Just come out the well, let's go!
Yeah. It's like, what's going on? Trouble at the old mill. Lead the way, boy, go.
And then we find out that Yuka and Sayuki know each other's desires.
Yeah.
And, oh boy, it's gonna get interesting when the characters know their other desires. Hello.
Okay, okay, so Sayuki and Yuki fight over KK and the sound design team of
They added the dogs and cats.
Yeah, I love a good cat fight, and I don't just mean women, I mean when actual cats fight. Yeah. I remember seeing this one, and the two cats are fighting, and one of them just stands up on two legs.
Well, like, it's not really a fight, it's just like dog barks and cat screeches.
Yeah.
Just for the moment of the two fighting, and I'm just like, the sound design team had too much fun with this anime.
Yeah. Yeah, so while they are barking and screeching at each other,
yeah, Maya just shows up as well.
She saves KK.
Keiki.
Keiki. Kiki.
Keiki.
Kiwi.
And she yells at Keiki,
It's like, you can't be with anyone else.
Yeah.
No, you.
You have to be with Shoma.
Yes. Which we don't
She doesn't say that, but
we don't find out till next episode.
yeah.
You ruined the twist. You're telling me not to say anything. So we get to episode 4.
Well, we find out literally like moments later into the 4th episode. So yeah.
So we get a flashback, and we see how Kiki got the volunteer librarian job.
It's because of Mad being drafted for it. So this anime does say a moment, and then they show a moment.
Yeah.
And that's a way of doing like character introduction as well.
I'm just gonna get some water.
Yeah. So Mayo, she doesn't like Kiki at all. No. Surprise, surprise. We got our first character that doesn't like the main character.
You at all, Baka. You know when they say Baka, it's like, oh god, here we go.
Oh no, it's under there. But she wants him to be with Shoma. Because she does the yaoi art. Which is what Mio does in Nichiju.
Yeah.
And again, it's almost like a curse on the name, or in the sense. Because Mio and then now Ma.
Yeah.
Only one letter swap.
Yeah. You gotta watch out for those letters. You know all the vowels.
Hmm?
You know the vowels of the alphabet.
A-E-I-O-U.
Yeah. You know they all hate Y.
Why?
Yeah, you tell me. No, I was watching they made a joke about Family Guy. It's like, I hate him more than the other vowels hate Y. And they're in a business meeting and Y comes in. And it's like on the phone. It's like, oh no, I gotta take this F. What's up, buddy? No, I can talk. And you got these vowels are just like business people. Alright, where were we?
So Yuka apologizes for tying Keki to a chair. And also Seiki writes, await tomorrow with a spear as a pillow. Ikaji. Which is... It sort of makes sense with the anime. Because she's going into sort of like technically battle against Yuka.
Yes. To the death. Charge!
And Seiki also apologizes for her behavior.
Yeah, it's like, Master, you know, you can punish me for my bad behavior. I'll get out of here.
Be gone,
like,
for it.
Yeah. So Mayo asks KK if he would listen to her, to which he says yes because they're friends. And that's so Mayo, Shuma, and KK, they go to the arcade for some fun. So they all hang out. Then you got KK slips on the edge of the carpet, and Shuma tries to catches him, and then they make it. It looks like this yaoi.
The war slam,
and you see like Mayo's just like, oh, as you see her on the phone, it's like click, 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 click.
Oh my gosh!
What?
Fucking hell. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I just have to deal with this later because we literally just had someone show up and just put dark images in the chat. I'm like,
7 days.
No, like
7 days.
They just did stuff like this.
Was that it?
I don't know.
I swear one of them was it.
Why the?
Well, I don't know what type of audience you're going
No,
for.
This is not. Like, save this. Like, save these type of images for when we get to the dark anime.
It's dark and disturbed.
Yeah, save it for when we get to another or Future Diary.
Yeah.
Or King's Game even.
Or what's this? I remember there was this anime that recently came out, and it's like kind of like it borders on the line between anime and hentai or something.
Are you talking about interspecies reviewers or something?
No, it was this one that caused this big controversy. It's like, that's banned. We're not having it on anime platforms or something. I'll try and find the name.
So many.
That was it. That's it.
Still, I'm just.
Oh, that one's alright. That one's
like this last one is okay because it's just dark, but not bloody. But
back on topic.
jeez, save if you're gonna post images appropriate to the anime.
So Mayo somehow wins a giant surgeon from the claw machine. That's like some type of animal, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's like a giant ball, that's it in the shape of that's a character.
Yeah.
But there's no way for it to get out of the damn machine. It's so big.
Yeah.
Because like the slot is like really small.
Yeah. Have you seen that YouTube video? And this kid, he got stuck in one of the claw machines.
I've heard those stories. Yeah.
No, he wanted the toy so bad he climbed up through the slot machine.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that I've heard those type of stories.
Yeah, they're pretty hilarious. So Kiki walks Mayo back to her house from the arcade.
And it starts raining.
Yeah.
So romance moment right there.
See, because I don't know why but it's mandatory that all the women wear tight-fitting clothes that somehow like absorb that. It's like, you know when
well,
you know those old toys that you get where you add water and you get to like see through.
Yeah.
It's like one of those. The shirts are like, okay, yeah, just make sure you don't get the shirt wet because all female shirts are see through. And it's like kind of where a guy's shirt instead. It's like no one wants to see what's inside the guy's shirt.
Well, here's the thing.
Something,
like,
I don't know what the logic
most of the female uniforms in Japan are white. Or like have some form of white.
Yeah, but you never see the shirts of guys go really see through. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Like Sakamoto. That's his shirt is see through. I'm pretty sure. There's this one thing where the sprinkler goes wrong, and he's just like combs his hair back, and they make it look like a shot, and he's looking pretty fine. And then you kind of like see the shirt through, and the girls are like, oh. That's the guy where he goes to sit down, the guy pulls the chair and he's just like
just sitting on there.
Yeah, the guy's like
and he just doesn't even notice that the chair's gone. Which is even more funny.
Yeah, I like this one. I have to get back on topic here, but there's this one where he's like he's so. It's like stairs are going up, right?
You've already mentioned this one.
Yeah.
How he's like going like 8 at a time.
Yeah, because his legs, he's like got Slender Man legs, and they're just going 8, but it looks like, but because you don't see his legs like that, it looks like he's just going up an escalator. It's like, man.
You're making me laugh too hard, man.
I'm gonna add that to the list.
Well, have you watched it?
Yeah, I've watched it.
Then it is going to be on the list, because...
Yes. Right,
I was actually considering we should have a whole section just for all the anime you've watched.
Yeah.
After...
And all the hentai too. No.
But not before we do Boku no Pico. Because we have to have one bad anime.
As if this anime wasn't traumatizing enough.
Hey, don't worry, the next one's probably even more traumatizing for you.
What?
Interspecies reviewers, they'll probably be even more traumatizing because just the stuff.
We'll have to see. So
I'm just remembering one scene from it. I'm just like, yeah, that happened. So yeah, it starts raining.
Okay. Yeah,
and raining is like the universal indication of a romance scene.
Yeah,
about to happen. As well.
So we already covered that. See through.
And he manages to get the nickname Sergeant like Pervert or something like that from there.
Something, I don't know. So Kiki speaks honestly about Mayo's considerable boob size, and it's like, you bucker, what are you doing? Looking at my shirt.
He is honest about what he says, though. He's like, that's a pretty decent size.
Yeah, and so then Kiki later fantasizes about dating girls, which leads into Kiki's face being what?
Droopy
around both Sayaka and Yuka, and it's like,
Sayaka
hey,
and Yuka.
What are you thinking about? You better be thinking about me.
And so Kiki's just like, yeah, gets hot cocoa from a vending machine, which is an odd thing, like.
I thought she was going to purposely spill it on him, you know?
No.
Just be like, oh no. Like,
But it
no,
is a funny point of
I thought something
like vending machines in Japan sell some weird stuff.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get he was gonna spill the coffee, and one of the girls was like, "Oh no, you spilled it all over your shirt. Here, let me clean that for you." Oh no, you spilled some on your pants. Here, let me. Which wouldn't surprise me at this point, considering everything that's been happening.
So yeah, Mayo just runs off from Keki.
Yeah, I'm not cleaning up your shirt.
Well, she's just annoyed because he caught her looking at a photo of Shoma on her phone.
Yeah, and it's like, Baka, that's...
Like, you don't understand what's going on.
You don't know me. You can't handle the truth.
So yeah, we've seen Mayo fall asleep in class multiple times.
Yeah.
And like, it wasn't a noteworthy thing because it's like, character sometimes fall asleep in class.
And then
I've fallen asleep in class once.
Same, but then we find out that it serves a greater purpose.
Because she's constantly tired from all her work.
Yes, as a secret agent.
No, as
spy equipment.
As someone that draws Maui art.
Yeah. And it's not just any Maui art, is it?
I mean Yaoi art, not Maui.
Yeah, Yaoi. Yeah, but let's go with Maui art. That sounds a lot better than Yaoi. It's Maui's art.
No, Maui.
It's Yaoi, which is two guys, but Maui sounds a lot better.
No, I'm speaking Maui as in the character from Moana. Moana.
You mean like The Rock?
Yeah. You remember that?
Oh yeah, that's it.
What can I say?
Yeah, sure. Let's bring that godlike. I don't know. What is he, King of the Sea or something? I never saw the movie.
I don't really remember. He's like I know character is a demigod. It's Yaoi art though. We're over here.
We're over here.
So Keki and Seiki are doing some shadow work.
Where are we?
At the very top of the page, man.
Okay,
so yeah, Keki writes weird person in kanji, which is very appropriate for him.
I don't know, because there's in Japan there's like different dialects, right?
I was using the subtitles given.
Yeah. So different. So how things are said can mean something in a different language or
like Hawaii. Yeah. It can mean scary or cute.
Yeah. Or it can be very squarey. It's so squarey and cute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Sayuki wrote longing for arrival in kanji, which we know what she is longing for.
Yeah.
The arrival of her new dog lead, which her master senpai will attach to her collar and walk her around the courtyard.
Just imagine the situation where if he was forced to do it in front of a crowd. It's just like...
Oh, yeah, I saw a video of a woman doing that once on YouTube. And the guy's like, here's a dog bowl. And you see people just looking like, what?
So people actually do this in real life?
Oh, I saw a video on YouTube of someone doing that.
No way. And this was in public?
Yeah, this was in public. It's like a very short YouTube video. It's like, what?
Did she complain?
No. So
we're literally re-experiencing that in anime.
Yeah, but that's a conversation for another time.
And that time Sayuki's not that bad then if people literally are willing to do it in public.
Yeah, but that's different. Like what Sayuki wants, she wants to be a dog. I don't know if this person was just role-playing or something. That's a conversation for after this video.
Yeah.
So Mizuha went into Keiki's room and found Shoma's book / DVD set.
And she's like,
the house.
"Brother, is this yours?"
Yes. What was on the? It was like. Wasn't porn. It was
It was that type of magazine though.
Yeah, it was
it's like Playboy sort of magazine, except
Playboy's still a thing.
I don't know, but it was popular for a long time.
Yeah. So, Keiki tells Mizuha about his questioning of Mayo's secret.
And he's still trying to figure it out.
Mayo blames Keiki for her tiredness and pain and suffering. It's like, why? Why?
Because she can't get the face right.
I can't. It's like, I just can't get your lips right. It's like, shut the fuck up, Keiki. Now just hold still. God, these fucking lips.
Yeah.
Have you seen that on? You ever play L.A. Noire?
Hmm?
You ever play L.A. Noire?
No.
But you've seen it, right?
I've seen some clips, yeah.
Where it's like where you're interviewing the people and he's got them all sketched out in the book.
Yeah.
I was watching the parody and he's talking to the suspect. It's like truth, lie. It's like, sir. Oh, sorry. I just can't get your lips right. It's like, no, shut the fuck up. Forget about the murder. Let me just. I have to draw you first before we can even begin questioning. Okay.
But yeah, so no, it's like she literally just said straight up to him that she wants him and Shoma to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And reveals she does yaoi of them.
Yes, you too.
And only them.
It's like, I live for you, Keiki. Your sex life is my sex life. Which is basically kind of, you think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live for you. My art lives for you.
Hold on, let me just pull this over here so I can get the term right.
Yeah.
So, Maya calls herself a Fujoshi, which means run girl.
Makes sense.
Which is an odd thing because there's an actual song called Run Girl or something like that. That's a Vocaloid song.
What the hell's a Vocaloid? Like singing?
Yeah, it's basically you know Hatsune Miku?
Hatsune Miku? No. Can you clarify this?
She's a Vocaloid.
Like,
it's like a digital character basically.
Okay, no. Maybe if I knew what from anime.
She actually, if you remember, if you've seen the special for Lucky Star, there's a reference to Hatsune Miku.
Okay, because I have no idea who you're talking about.
She's like she has like, at times aren't green hair,
a
then
real
blue
person
hair.
Or just in Lucky Star?
She's not a real person at all.
Okay,
they make a reference to her though in Lucky Star.
Because you asked me to go back, because I can remember a lot of Lucky Star, but like the small things.
But yeah, so going back to the anime, Maya wears glasses when she's in Fujoshi mode.
Yeah, because she has to be very particular of the details. Like,
yeah,
careful when you're drawing. It's like careful, and if you screw up, it's like rip it. Okay, yep, get a new page.
Gotta be careful when drawing the penis.
Because you know some people when they write, they get like a magnifying glass attached on top of the glasses. So for those hard for the hard lines, they put it on and it zooms right up on the page. They can be like for the little brush strokes.
You get the joke I made though, right?
Yeah, I get the joke.
You're just like, yeah, we really careful with the penis.
Yeah. So Mayo plans to get in the way of Keiki having a girlfriend. Because it's like, if I can't have my ship, then you're not getting yours.
And then Keiki receives a blackmail photo of him reaching into Sayuki's chest.
Yes. Because he had to reach into the unlocked chest to get the key to unlock the door.
Yeah.
And so
it's not a person that he knows.
At least not yet. So
not yet.
That's the end of episode 4. And we've gone almost an hour. Are we still going?
Yeah.
Still going? Okay. So, episode 5, here we go. Alongside the blackmail photo is a note saying to go to the astronomy club. Did you ever, how many, I remember,
there's a whole building
there's
dedicated.
a whole building full of clubs. Like, but how big's that building?
It's like almost the same size as the school.
So it's like, they have one particular area just for all those clubs.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
So you got one building, okay, we're going to teach your class here, and another one we have all these clubs, and that's like
Mm-hmm.
I'd say there'd be like over a dozen clubs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. So
like, I wonder if there's an anime that's just dedicated to all the different clubs in a high school.
maybe. So Keke goes to the astronomy club on the 4th floor, and then a white-haired girl, or ashen hair, if you wanna go into that. No, yeah. So basically, this ashen white-haired girl slams the door behind Keke after he enters,
and tells her not to turn around or move.
Don't you fucking move. So Keke gives narration on the story so far. So we kind of get like a little flashback.
Yeah.
It's just like a recap, basically.
Of everything that happened.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really on what's happened. It's more
like what we didn't see that did happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then it takes a turn into Bunny Girls.
Yeah.
And wanting to witness on first hand.
No, and then Yuaka, she's making Keiki take photos of her in a bunny girl outfit. And she's pretending to be a bunny. It's like, notice me, senpai.
No, it's
Please
not. She's pretending
notice
to be one. She was forced to be one by Seiki.
Yeah. Yeah, but you get the joke.
Yeah.
But no, that would only apply to Sayuki, because she would be the one that's going, notice me, senpai. But no, Yuka's like,
well, actually, no. Sayuki's older than Keki.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why she always refers to him as Keki-kun.
I never understood what the kun meant.
Kun is when you're talking to someone younger than you.
Yeah. Can you imagine saying that to a black person? Yeah. Say their first name, then add kun at the end? That's like, because that's a racial slur.
Really?
Kun is a racial slur.
Oh.
Raccoon.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, so, like, you don't want to...
Oh, so that's what the joke was in the South Park game.
Yeah, and Cartman's like, I am the coon.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that...
Oh, no, there's a game. There's a game called The Fractured Butthole that I have.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but Cartman calls himself the coon. But I don't think he's meant to be... That's meant to be a racist thing. That's just... raccoon. Like, we're kicking you out of Coon and Friends. You can't kick me out. I'm the fucking coon. And then he gets Cthulhu. Cthulhu, vanish into a dark oblivion. Anyways,
where are we? Oh yeah, here. So
Yuika joins the Shodo Club to spend more time with Keiki.
Yeah, so I already covered that point, and like Seiki was the one that forced him, forced her to wear that outfit.
Yeah,
for the whole day.
If you want to join the Shodo Club, you have to wear this bunny girl outfit
for the whole day.
Yeah. Then Keiki breaks up Sayuki and Yuika's boob argument. It's like, my boobs are bigger, they're better.
Hello.
Well, the bigger they are, the faster they sag.
Sorry, I just need to. Yeah. Right now we're recording a podcast episode.
Should get some like beers here, you know, just go off the rails with the podcast.
No, we'll do that for the next one.
Oh yeah.
And we're not going to do beers, we're going to do sake.
We'll get like a big keg, just chug.
No, I'll get... Have you ever had sake before?
No, sake, that's like the alcohol.
It's rice wine.
What the hell is rice wine?
Sake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
it's actually not that bad.
Oh, God.
One of my favourite types of drinks.
Yes, that's how they get ya. The first is free.
No, I've always paid for it.
No, but for me, the first will be free. But the rest will cost me.
No, this one will be coming out of your bill.
Okay, so we're...
Because this is like a place I can just get it.
Yeah. Mayo ends up joining the Shodo Club. And Sayuki reads Mayo's Shortcake Yaoi series. And how do you know about this? It's like, yeah, we all know about it. And I guess, doesn't she feel betrayed?
Well, no, Yuka didn't know about it. And then Sayuki's like, gives her one.
Is this what you really want? And like, you can tell she feels betrayed. It's like, I never even betrayed you to begin with. You're the one that's forcing yourself onto me.
Also, I just love the whole joke of shortcake.
Yeah.
And I always as I write it, I kept writing it the way that it was shown.
Uh,
Because Shaw is supposed to be a Shoma's name.
yeah, and so Sayuki gives Yuika a copy of the new volume of Shortcake, saying she has 2 more copies of the volume, and they will be coming soon.
And Mayo doesn't
No
have to.
pun intended.
Mayo doesn't have to do anything embarrassing like Yuika does, because she's just like, yeah, like Sayuki's just promised to basically get 3 copies.
Yeah. So Yuika tries to hug Sayuki, but bounces off her boob.
Oh my gosh, that is...
Yeah. And then
Hello? Sorry, mic does not work that well on my phone at times.
So Mayo knows about... That's how you say it, right? Mayo?
Mayo, yeah.
Mayo.
No, Mayo.
Mayo.
It's just an O sound,
So-
not yo.
I say like mayo, short for mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So Mayo knows about the whole master and slave relationship that's going on, even though there is none.
Mm-hmm.
So Mayo threatens to show Mizuha her books.
If Keiki reveals what she does.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you. It's like you telling me, I telling you. That's
And it's even more funny towards the end.
It's like that's rule 1 of the Shoto Club. You tattle on me, I tattle on you.
I thought it was you don't talk about Show the Club.
Yeah, I thought that'd be more funny. Okay, you tattle on me, I tattle on you. That's cool. Snitches get snitched on.
Mm.
So Sayuki writes animated with Grace in kanji, which is how she animated her yaoi art,
Hold on.
her Maui art. If you want to talk about...
Sorry, I just have to...
Yeah, right. So the Shoto Club has become a den of perverts, which is... And really, out of all of them, like, Kiki is the least perverted.
Yeah, Keiki is like the least perverted person.
And then Kiki misunderstands the white-haired girl, so like, he's thinking that she might be his Underella. Yes.
Stop saying that.
It sounds a lot better than Cinderella.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Yes, that name's gonna catch on.
Stop
Underella.
trying to make it a thing. It's
Sounds-
never gonna be a thing.
Sounds like, I don't know if I made that up, or maybe I heard it somewhere, I don't know, but Underella just makes sense. Would you, okay, so how about instead of Underella, I say Pantyrella?
No!
Yes,
That's even worse!
then that's what we're going with. So, Kaharu Otori,
We find out that
Shoma,
she's in love with Shoma.
was
but-
worried of him rejecting her because of her lolly appearance, and you see, we find out,
She's actually older.
yeah, she's like in her early 20s.
No, she's 1 year older than Keki.
Okay. No, I'm thinking of the teacher, sorry. The teacher, no.
Why are you thinking of the
I
teacher?
got her age mixed up, I don't know. So, essentially, and he's like, oh god, like, my best bud only likes lollies, but how am I
She is a
gonna get him
lolly.
to go with this lolly when she's technically not a lolly because she's a year older?
No,
And
it's
then
not. She is a lolly, but he
He
has a
put-
lolicon.
Yeah. And so, there's this whole thing I don't understand. So basically, she wears this skirt that's purple.
No, it's blue.
Blue, sorry, I'm colorblind. But it's blue, and it's okay. You have to wear this to identify that you're
A
like,
senior.
what- yeah, a senior.
Blue senior,
But-
pink's junior.
Yeah, but during the summer, when school's out, you can wear whatever you want. So she's like, okay, I'm just gonna wear the pink.
No, he comes up with the plan for her to wear a pink skirt.
He does, and then she's like, well, I mean, he can wear a pink skirt too if he wants. And
No,
so-
no, it's the first day back to school.
Yeah.
After the break.
Yeah, no, wasn't it during summer break that she could wear the...
No, okay, so I think it's actually during the school term. Because I did research and it turns out that it's the 1st of June where they switch the uniforms.
Okay, yeah, because that's one I don't know.
And I even took note of the exact amount of days since the start of the whole, since the day that he got the panties.
Yeah, because to me, like, I only had to change one shirt during high school, and that was for PE.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, you gotta wear this bright blue shirt for PE, and then when you're done, you just wear a dark blue shirt. Well, I might be colorblind, like, I might be getting the colors mixed up, but basically, one was bright for sports, and the others were dark for regular classes.
Well, it would make sense to have a bright shirt for sport if you're in the sun.
Yeah. Alright, so where are we?
But yes, so we find out Kaharu was the one that took the photo.
Yeah.
Of his hand in, like, elbow deep.
And with no choice, it's like, congratulations, welcome to the astronomy club, and this is your first step in meeting your true love.
Well, she's the only one in the astronomy. I cannot say that word.
Astronomy.
Yeah, she's the only one in that club.
That is not really in love with him.
But no, she's the only one in the club.
Oh, sorry, I know. I'm thinking of
because like
the other club. Whoops.
She has all these photos up of Shoma.
Yeah, and,
and no one knows about it.
And she's printing them out, and they're like really these big posters that's like go all over the
I also love the printer that she has on the desk at one point. It's just like a giant printer on a desk.
Yeah, it's like, how can that desk even hold the weight?
That, and also, how the fuck do you get that in there?
Yeah. So, Kaharu has liked Shoma for 1 year, ever since he helped her get her hat down from a tree, in which the moral of the story is, if you want your very own stalker, all you have to do is help someone get their hat out of a tree, or if they drop a handkerchief or like a glove on the floor,
you help someone.
You pick it up. Like, remember the zombie one?
High School of the Dead?
No, where the daughter becomes part zombie, remember? She dies, she falls off a cliff. Because she ate
I know what one you're talking about. What was it?
Yeah.
Saint Korea.
Yeah, and the guy in the father, it's like how he met the mom. She's in the wheelchair. It's like he dropped the glove or something. It's like, here, take it. And it's like, boom, yes.
Suddenly, drop.
Yep, suddenly, yep. That's true love right there. As long as you give someone something that they dropped. Like, even with Cinderella, the prince returned her glass slipper that she dropped.
Okay,
oh my god. Why did it even apply?
Right now, just got someone asking what we're talking about. We are currently talking about Hensuki, which is an anime. We're doing a podcast right now.
Yeah.
It is very kinky.
Yeah.
So much so that I'm amazed that no one from the admin team has joined on and just been like, yeah we gotta ban this.
I guess because like you don't really have a big subscriber base, and then it's like, nah, we'll leave him.
I don't have many people on Amina.
Yeah, we'll leave this perverted freak alone for now. But once he hits the 1K, we're coming.
Oh, that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen.
Never know. I didn't think I'd get I got like 5,000.
No, I'm talking about this place. It's rare to hit 1,000 on the people that join.
Ah, okay. Did that join what on there?
On this, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Anyways, let's get back to the anime.
Let me see. Was the person that captured Kaharu knows Shoma likes lolly, and that's like exactly the problem.
This is. He's a perverted. There's no one who's a perverted freak here. It's just the anime that we're talking about sort of brings up the topic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So yeah, and then because she's older than Shoma, she's worried that he won't like her, even though she's a lolly.
Because he has a lolicon.
Yeah. That sounds like a convention, a lolicon. Where you bring all the lollies from all over Japan.
Well, what it means is a lolly complex.
Yeah.
They just
Then why
put
is it
an N
called
instead of an M.
Oh, it's lolicom
It's a lolicon.
with an N.
Yeah, but it's a lolly complex.
Shouldn't it be lolicom?
No.
Short for lolly complex. Lolicon sounds short for lolly convention. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but that's how English works.
Yeah. Okay, so Shoma likes the underage lolly, which here would get him locked up.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
For his perverted nature.
So just imagine a 50-year-old
I mean,
Shoma just like...
I mean...
It's sort of like Lucky Star again with the mum.
Oh, the mum, yeah.
The mum and the dad to the whatever her name was, the one with the blue hair.
What you mean. No, they must be of legal age.
Well, technically, the mum was, but
yeah, but she looked
young.
Yeah,
yeah. That's the whole joke with Lolly. So, and it's such a joke because it's like, yeah, I look like a lolly, but I'm like 500 years old.
Yeah.
It's the whole joke.
Yeah. So, Shoma, so Keike is now trying to help Kaharu be with Shoma.
Yeah.
And while he's trying to figure out how to do that,
Mizuha shows up and they just get ice cream together.
Yeah.
A nice family moment.
And then we get a flashback to when the sister dropped her ice cream. It was like, oh no!
And he's just like,
shut up and take my cone.
No, he's just being nice. He's nice down to the core.
Yes, down to the core of that ice cream cone. So, Keike and Mizuha take the shopping Mizuha got home.
Yes, and...
So all students, then it goes, then later we find out, which we've mentioned before, all students are required to switch to the summer uniform.
Yeah, and that's also allowed me to figure out how long it's been.
June 1st, which is what? It's June 3rd now.
So yeah, like 2 days ago of this recording, the students in Japan have switched their uniforms to the summer uniform.
June 3rd now. I don't know when you're uploading this video, if it will still be June 3rd.
It will not be that. Because today is Thursday, so it'll be up next Thursday.
Yeah.
So it'll be the 10th.
Okay, so on June 1st, which gives Keike an idea to get Shoma and Kaharu on knowing terms.
Yeah, and I also... the next point is a side note, because in the OP, they actually showed the photo with the date as part of it.
So it's 22 going into 23 days since Keike received the love letter. I did not know that.
Literally tracked the days. That's how dedicated I am to research.
I couldn't even keep with the time. I was just trying not to...
Oh, I wasn't trying to keep up with the time. It's just okay, there's a reference point.
Yeah, I was just watching it, praying the whole time. Please don't be the sister. Please don't be the sister. Hey.
Dude, don't do that.
I need to comb my luscious locks. Mate, no, my hair's nice and clean. What are you talking about?
Nits.
Nah, they only go for young blood. They go for lollies. That's true though. Never hear about adults getting nits. I don't know if that's true, but I've never met any adults who get nits.
Adults can get nits.
Yeah, but lice and nits are two different things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which is basically, nits and lice are basically crabs.
Okay.
Okay,
let's get away from the crabs.
If you want to get technical. So Keike calls his plan to get Kaharu and Shoma together. Operation Kaharu-chan is our first year.
It sounds wrong, but...
Yeah, so Kaharu and Shoma exchange contact info.
Yeah, so they're on knowing terms. They actually communicate with each other, but it's all based on the lie that she's younger than him.
Yeah. So Kaharu offers to help Keike with his Underella situation.
Stop trying to make it a thing, man.
It's a thing now.
Stop trying to make it a thing.
Well, if you don't want me to say it, then you read it. for helping her with Shoma.
Mm-hmm.
Then somehow the large printer has not... Yeah, which we've mentioned
Yeah,
before.
we mentioned the printer. It's somehow not broken the desk and somehow got into the classroom.
So...
Because, like, in a sense, you can't get it through the door, really, can't you?
Yeah.
So you'd have to construct it in the room. So she's basically able to construct a large printer by herself without anyone knowing about all this.
Yeah. So Kaharu says that Pantirella, but I didn't say under, I said Panty.
No, just no.
Could be an outsider to the Shodu Club, opening up the suspect list to every female student. And like a punch to the face, he realizes that his chances of finding cinders have gone from like 1 in 10 to 1 in 100. I's got trouble with the math.
There's a joke where he's like,
I don't know.
it's like, I can't go around getting all the girls to try on the panties.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, what am I gonna do?
It would be funny if it turned out to be a person that wasn't even a student, though.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about teacher.
Yeah.
It's just like an outsider to the school completely.
Yeah, it's like I noticed you on your way to school. You walk by my house every day. We were meant to be. I know this because you picked up my hat when it blew off my head onto the street. But no, that's not what happens.
Mm-mm.
So so Sayuki made Yuka wear a Catgirl maid outfit.
And it's
like,
funny again because Kagan just walks in on...
Meow.
Yeah.
That's what she does, right? I'm pretty sure she says it.
I don't think that's what she says.
Oh no, I'm thinking of another Catgirl. Sorry.
At that point, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I have a problem with catgirls.
So Ayano slips on a piece of paper, but Keiki catches her.
And
then they go and
Erika's just like, yeah, she wants to be with Keiki now.
What's with these people? Because you should see, like, if you look it up on episode 5, she's like carrying this big stack of paper. It's like 50 sheets or something.
No, 50 sheets is like very small.
No, because one, oh well, yeah, but she's
Hold
got
on.
like, it's like up to here.
Hold on.
And so she's carrying, it's like, and one of them I think slips off the top and goes on the floor, and she slips, and it's like, oh no, I fell. I'll save you, and so he has to catch her.
Like, that right there is like,
Yeah, so
that's a couple hundred.
So multiply this to this.
I'm pretty sure I could do a whole video just analysing how many pages that is based on the thickness of paper.
Yeah, and so after he catches her, she's like, "Oh, thank you," and then she starts smelling him. She can
And won't get off.
Yeah, and then it's like, "Oh no, just
a little bit
give me
longer.
a minute." Yeah, it's just like, yes, 5 more minutes. Let me just get a minute to catch my breath. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm good. And then that's where the episode ends.
Should we end it there?
Yeah, you want to end it there?
It's, well, almost an hour, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I need to replenish myself before reading episode 6. Because, you know, the trauma is real. It's going to be coming. And I did not.
It's
mean it
going to
that
be
way.
even more traumatizing
Yeah.
as we go on.
Good thing we're having Saki.
Anyways, better end the episode here. Links will be in the description to my channel, my other channel, and Bailey's channel.
Yeah, and I still got I'm saved up for a laptop, so hopefully I can get it this month.
Cool, so when we go for a break, after that we'll go and do it through Discord.
Yeah, if you want.
It makes things a lot easier and
Yeah, I need to
you'll
get
save more money in the end.
Yeah, I'll need to get a mic because what's it called? Because my one's in storage.
Mm. Well, yeah, you can get like a cheap mic over at JB Hi-Fi.
Yeah, but I want like because I used to have one of those.
It works really well.
Yeah, I was using a different one, so maybe I'll have to use that one again or something.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. A ding, ding.
Dong.
Just if you show up with a gong sometime, I'll praise you and also slap you.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'll slap you with the ruler and praise you at the same time.
It won't just be a small one.
No, it has to be a small one.
Yeah, and Jack will be like, yeah, it's not like I did me. And Jack will be like, you idiot! I didn't really want you to bring a gong, baka.
Well, I do have the personality of a tsundere / kudere. From the quizzes I've done. And the Mad Scientist, out.
Yeah, see everyone.